Hello everyone. In today's class, let us try to understand on Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank functions, achievements and failures, which has been prescribed program BA in the subject of monetary economics, third semester of Mangalore University. Myself, Dr. Sreenivasaiah, Department of Collegiate Education, Government of Karnataka. Learning objective of this session is to understand functions, achievements and failure of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. Session outcome helps students to understand what is their functions of AIIB, help students to understand achievements of AIIB, help students to understand failures of AIIB. So this is the session outcome of this today's class. My presentation plan, functions of AIIB, achievements of AIIB and failures of AIIB. Further, introduction. The Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank plays an important role in Asia and Oceania's countries' infrastructural development. The main aim of this to create basic infrastructure of Asia and Oceania's countries. So that is, it is funding nearly 48 projects in 4 years. An introductory part, we need to understand the main function of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank is to provide, so that is infrastructure loan for its member countries, particularly in the Asian countries. It has been provided the loan facility for about 48 projects in 4 years. Functions of AIIB. Overcharging mission of AIIB is to foster sustainable economic development, create wealth and improve infrastructure connectivity in Asia by investing in infrastructure and other productive sector, to promote regional cooperation, partnership and working in close collaboration with other multilateral, bilateral development institutions. So that is the infrastructure connectivity within the Asian continent to promote regional cooperation, partnership, collaboration, bilateral development institution. This is the main functions of AIIB. Further, sustainable development goals relevant for AIIB. The bank primarily working with 7 affordable clean energy, 8 decent job, that is economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities, climate action and the partnership for goals. So these are the sustainable development goals which are relevant to the AIIB. So that is energy, economic growth, innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities, climate action, partnership for goals. So this is how where we need to understand achievements, where all the achievements has been done by AIIB. It has been successful in certain areas. They are special reference to India, which has been mentioned. It has been in Andhra Pradesh 24/7 power for all. It has been given an infrastructure loan of rupees, so that is $160 million. India Infrastructure Fund $150 million. Gujarat Rural Road Project $329 million. Transmission System Strengthening Project of $100 million. Bangalore Metro Rail Project Lane, that is Reach 6 335. million. Madhya Pradesh Rural Connectivity Project, that is $140 million. Andhra Pradesh Rural Road Project, $455 million. Andhra Pradesh Urban Water Supply Steepage Management, that is $400 million. So we need to keep in mind, so these are the important projects as being funded by Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank towards India's development. Like this, other parts of Asian continents also given importance in the form of various loans to its member countries to strengthen infrastructure of that particular country, particularly in the area of power, infrastructure, road, metro, rural road, water supply. So in this connection, it is going to supply funds. Further, achievements of AIIB since 2016 to 2019, AIIB lending a fund to 48 projects of a member countries. That is, in the year 2016, it has been funded 9 projects, 17, 14 projects, 18, 10 projects, 19, 5 projects. So that is project portfolio by the sector amount, that is particularly transport sector, it has been funded in the highest. It has been transport sector, it has been funded the highest. Energy is the second highest, highest sector where it has been funded from since its inception. Okay, so this is the we need to keep in mind, which means transport and energy. These are the basic infrastructure which has been considered and funded by AIIB. Further, achievements of AIIB project portfolio by the region, that is, which more project portfolio by the region. South Asia, you see 52% of project portfolio, and then Southeast Asia 25% of the total project portfolio. West Asia about 14% of total project portfolio. East Asia it is about 7% of the total portfolio. Central Asia it is about 9%, and North Africa it is about 2% of its 2% of its total project. That is, you need to be keep in mind in accordingly. And failures of AIIB. AIIB objectives are ambiguous, which means not in the chronological order. It lacks of transparency, which means transparency it is less. That some countries are getting benefit, which though they are giving false messages. China loan to the countries without good governance, respect to human rights, functional democracy, environmental safety. China will try to litigate such funding in name of the infrastructure development. China doesn't listen to the others in various aspects. So therefore, these are the where the infrastructure, the fund which may cause to the only a kind of a bias to the ambiguous to the some other countries. So this is how it is. When it comes to conclusion, Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank has been quite successful in achieving its principal objective of development infrastructure and boost trade and Asian countries. It helps to achieve economic development in Asian countries through the construction of social overhead capital, which means to say that the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, which is creating the social overhead capital for its member countries in the form of infrastructure in the particularly in the Asian countries. As a result, when infrastructure has been created, obviously good trade is going to take place, more money is going to coming in, and more money is going to coming in, standard of living increases, again all the industry, agriculture, service sector, all will be encouraged as a result of this good governance of infrastructure. So therefore we can say that Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank play a very significant role for its member country development in all the ways. So that's how where all of you are required to be keep in mind. Next, I have been references is being made is like this. MCQs, that is, which are the main functions of the that is AIIB, sustainable, all the above we need to be keep in mind. Sustainable economic development, improve infrastructure connectivity, promote regional cooperation. You need to understand. Next, how many numbers of AIIBs, sustainable development goals? You need to understand that 6 numbers of AIIB countries sustainable development goals. How much amount received Andhra Pradesh under 24/7 power supply project? $160 million. And how much amount received Karnataka under Bangalore Metro Rail? $335 million. Reach 6 Bangalore Metro has been received. And which sector receiving more amount of fund? That is, we need to keep in mind, which already have told, that is transport sector. Okay, so these are the information on AIIB functions, achievements and failures. So myself, Dr. Sreenivasaiah, you please read the, so that is listen to the content and subscribe the channel. Okay, all of you do well and learn something it is all about. Okay, thank you.